are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Castle with it, covered by Rollins. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. Porter against Fox. Porter passes to Green. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound San Antonio. They're getting their first look at the season at the Bucks in this one. A floater, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Vassell.
Well, we know Fox loves to take it to the rack, but he also has a nice floater game.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Back to Vassell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Outside Turner. Pass to Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Pass to Rollins. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's the teardrop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Now, here's Fox. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Here's Giannis. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Giannis drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giannis has got 9 points.
But when he gets going on the dribble, no one can stop Giannis. He's just too much.
Porter against Fox. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
The first free throw is good. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Fox hits them both.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Now Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Goes up with it. Here's Giannis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 11 points for Giannis.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Fox, the bounce pass. And here's Vassell from the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Pass to Rollins. Giannis outside. Turner with a screen on Castle. Here's Rollins. Chalk up 2 there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here is Fox. 6 points for him. Now Castle. Back to Wembanyama. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Both good from the line that time. Well, Stan, De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Wow, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, coming off 31 points last game. To the inside. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
On defense, San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Green. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Porter, no luck.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You take a look at the Spurs. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And checking out San Antonio, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now, Giannis following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Giannis against Barnes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game, and that one drops for him. Fox has got 8.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Wembanyama, a screen on Porter. Fox, the bounce back. And good that time. Wembanyama has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Porter shoots the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Vassell outside. Barnes looking around. Fox from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Kevin, back over to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Rollins. Harper with the ball. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now Johnson, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 3. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Harper against Porter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Over the last month, getting it done. And he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Here's Champagnie. Hasn't made one yet. Cornet kicks to Harper. Drops it in from 11 feet. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Porter.
Right there. 2 minutes remaining.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 17 now.
Wow, I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
Outside, Harper. Nifty move. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And that one falls for Harper. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Down low, here's Portis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
Fox feeling it out a bit. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now here's Anthony. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Trent can't hit. Trent against Johnson. Three-pointer, Fox. Bucks trail by 4. Portis, the pass to Trent. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Anthony kicks to Trent. Clock at 6. Portis sets the pick for Trent. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Fox. 10 points for him.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. Here's Portis after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Back to Portis. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside, Fox. To the paint, here's Cornette. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. And here's Harris from the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, looking at the numbers for Harris, he's finished top 10 in three-point percentage multiple times.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's the three. No good. Bucks trail by 7. Portis, the pass to Anthony. Bucks passing it around. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Harper the pass to Cornette. Fox goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Spurs making a switch here. Lynx checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Pass to Rollins. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by Milwaukee. Fox kicks to Olynyk. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Rollins. And here is Portis. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Great D that time from Portis.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Giannis. Sohan. No good on the triple.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage was.
Giannis passes to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Fox against Rollins. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks trail by 6. Giannis passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Johnson sets the screen for Fox. In the corner, Sohan with it. San Antonio again missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Anthony.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Milwaukee also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Trent subbed in for Anthony. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Vassell outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
It's Trent on the wing. Outside, Green. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Green. Missing. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Vassell in the corner. Now, Castle. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Antetokounmpo, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Turner with the screen. Shoots from 12. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Fox. Castle with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And that one is good.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Barnes gets double teamed. And here's Vassell from the arc. Antetokounmpo with the steal to end the drought. Giannis flies the other way.
Dribble moves shouldn't be that easy for a player with Giannis's length. They should make them illegal.
Vassell outside. Green against Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Bucks trail by 10. Porter looking it over. And here's Giannis, covered by Barnes. Giannis just too much inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. A rebound by the Bucks. And here is Green. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. It's Porter outside. It's good from long range. And now it's only a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Castle. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yep, that one goes in there.
A truly unselfish player. You can tell Adetokounmpo enjoys getting his teammates involved, and the coaches love that.
And Benyama with it. Turner covering. And Benyama down low. He's against Turner. Here's Rollins. Lays it up off the glass. Rollins got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 8.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Porter from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And let's review some numbers for Barnes. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, Stephon Castle.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Just 2 to shoot. And here's Vassell from the arc. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barnes outside. Sohan with the screen. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Turner for 3. That one, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, I think Sohan was looking to make trouble there, going inside and into the defense a little.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay. I see how it is, Kenny.
And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
I usually only see Shaq drool when it comes to food, but their performance on the board tonight, it's getting to him a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like what I've seen.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Milwaukee in the lead. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his third assist on the night. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. From down in the low post, it goes. Porter's got 13.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 4th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And the first one at the line is good.
One of the most unique prospects the game has ever seen. Wembanyama's height and versatility make him a generational talent.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Fox. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Wembanyama sets his screen for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The shot's good. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Vassell was screen on Porter. Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 19 points.
I just love the energy that Fox brings to the game. He's been unbelievable scoring it tonight.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Into the Kumbo inside. Covered by Barnes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Castle finds Barnes. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Fox. There's the three. Another miss by Fox. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Turner with the screen for Porter. Takes the three. A rebound by the Spurs.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Castle. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
And Porter, here we go. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. Stephon Castle is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively.
Now here's Giannis. He has 29. 6 to shoot. The fader. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Fox against Porter. Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter. Giannis kicks to Turner on the wing. Green. From deep, Giannis. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Fox. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. And now a 4-point Spurs lead. The Bucks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the paint. It's tipped. Turner against Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. And drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. Back to Giannis. Here's Antetokounmpo. They kick it out to Green. And just miss after miss right now. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Turner with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the wide-open shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Now here's Barnes. Back from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. They're outside. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Spurs passing it around. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
There's Green with the 3. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee.
Milwaukee substitution, number 18, Kyle Kuzma.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Fires from the wing. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
Now here's Turner. Defended by Wembanyama. Porter a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Kuzma. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 8. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside Porter. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Turner.
Well, you want to talk about being assertive? Turner was thinking shoot as soon as that pass was coming.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
Well, anything in the arena is within Wemby's hoop range.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma. Rollins with a screen on Barnes. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Turner with a screen on Fox. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back from outside, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low, here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 26.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the 3rd quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Rollins. Kuzma, left side. Off target from 3-point range. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The Bucks shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Rollins. To the inside. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Kuzma. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for A.J. Green. Trent's checked in for Rollins. And Anthony's subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Johnson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 29 points.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Outside Harper. Pass to Cornett. Now Johnson. Harper in the corner. Over Anthony. Harper, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part of the game.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
One is no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's San Antonio up by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead. Right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency for his team.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Portis in at the center position. Back to Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 34.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Well, we're seeing why they give him that nickname, Bobby Buckets, forcing the defense's hand.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, really, Bobby Portis is a key big for this team. He hits threes to stretch the floor, scores at a high clip, plus Bobby is a great rebounder.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, look, you got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
Fox dishes to Harper. With the shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Anthony. Giannis against Fox. Giannis outside. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harper in the corner. Now, here's Fox. Over Trent. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Trent. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Fox passes to Harper. Lets it go from deep. Hornets. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. That one misses for Cornette. Bucks trail by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo over Wembanyama. And it's Giannis missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Giannis, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Cornet passes to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Fox against Trent. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Milwaukee also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Cole Anthony. The free throw off from Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Floats it up. There's Giannis taking flight.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And he gets it to go.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
Green, first personal foul, third team foul. Kelvin Johnson, shooting one.
Bucks trail by 9. Now Porter. Turner with a screen on Harper. Porter passes to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
A pass to Fox. Johnson outside. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Here's Rollins. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Left side, Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Here's Rollins. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Drops in the tray.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Giannis with it. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
On the wing, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Look now for San Antonio. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. A putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside, Fox. No good from outside.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me!
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Pass to Vassell. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Off target with his three. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Porter kicks to Turner. Here's Green. The three goes down.
He's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Vassell finishes inside on the nice dish.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Drives from 10. Barnes rips down the rebound. San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the lowest bidder. Show us what you got. T-shirt time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way. Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now. Who wants a free t-shirt? You know what to do. It's
Bucks trail by 11. Now Antetokounmpo. Gets a good look. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And San Antonio shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Fox. And that one is good.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Porter outside. The three is off. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Fox from deep. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Outside, Vassell. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive interference. No basket.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
And they pick up the 2.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.